Welcome everyone to a new episode of Reminiscing Bollywood Classics. Today's film would have never been made if the producer and director Mr. Vijay Bhatt had listened to what everyone in the industry was saying about his new venture. People called him crazy and started calling him Viju Bawra. Why? Because the film he was daring to make was the 1952 classic Baiju Bawra. The movie starts with the beautiful line, "Around the popular figure gathers many a legend that obscures history, if any." And what is history? But legend agreed upon. The film focuses on the rivalry between Baiju, played by Mr. Bharat Bhushan, and Tansen, played by Mr. Surendra. Tansen was one of the 9 jewels of Akbar's court. Baiju as a kid witnesses the death of his father at the hands of Tansen's guards and vows revenge. But his idea of revenge is different. He pledges to challenge and beat Tansen in a singing competition. And the only obstacle which stands in his way is not Tansen or Emperor Akbar himself. Rather, it is the only emotion which can triumph over revenge, which is love. He falls in love with the beautiful and playful Gauri, played by Meena Kumari ji. What will Baiju choose, love or revenge? Does he manage to get both or lose both? To find out, you'll have to watch this classic. Initially, I spoke about people in the industry calling Mr. Vijay Bhatt Viju Bawra, but you must be wondering why. The story looks solid on paper and seems like a sure shot winner. The naysayers had a problem with the music of the film. Vijay Bhatt wanted to use Hindustani classical music in the film, and experts believed that this decision will lead to the film's downfall, since it did not have any mass appeal. Well, guess what? The strongest point of the film is the music, and today the movie is remembered for its use of Hindustani classical music. I too was a little apprehensive about the music, but when I heard it and saw it play on the screen, I realized how wrong I was. The use of Hindustani classical music adds to the authenticity of the film and transports you to that era. The music is by Naushad Saab and lyrics by Shakil Badayuni. The real treat for music lovers starts after the first half, where Baiju starts his vocal training under Swami Haridas, who was the real-life teacher of Tansen. The devotional song Man Tarpat Haridarshan Ko, in the voice of Rafi Saab, puts you in a state of divine bliss. You realize the range he possessed and the octaves he could reach were unmatched. Kudos to Badayuni Saab for writing some impeccable devotional tracks in the film. They rank easily among the best he has ever written. There is O Dunya Ke Rakhwale, which is easily one of the finest devotional tracks to be composed in Bollywood. Naushad Saab mentioned in one of his interviews that he did not want to give the audience a heavy dose of Hindustani classical music at the start of the film. So he started with playful tracks like Tu Ganga Ki Mauj, Main Jamuna Ki Dhar, and slowly he raised the dose as the film progressed, until the film reached the final duel between Baiju and Tansen. Ustad Amir Khan, the founder of Indore Gharana and one of the greatest vocalists that India has ever produced, was selected after much persuasion to sing for Tansen. Now arose the biggest question: who should sing for Baiju? Naushad Saab needed a young voice, and moreover, Baiju wins the competition, so the person had to be someone who possessed the same musical prowess as Ustad Amir Khan. There are 2 stories to this legend. One is that Ustad Amir Khan himself mentioned that if I have to lose to someone in singing, it should be Pandit D.V. Paluskar and no one else. The other is that Naushad Saab met Pandit Paluskar at a common friend's house and was blown away by his voice. Pandit Paluskar was a child prodigy of the Gwalior Gharana, and when you listen to the duel, you will think that an immovable object has met an unstoppable force. Pandit Paluskar sadly died at the young age of 34, which was a great loss to Hindustani classical music. Rafi Saab had sung all the songs for Baiju, and when he came to know that the final duel was not going to be sung by him, he approached Naushad Saab and asked him why was he ignored. Naushad Saab told him, "Ye gana filmi nahi, ilmi hai." And when he told him that it was Pandit Paluskar and Ustad Amir Khan who were singing, he touched Naushad Saab's feet and left. It says a lot about Rafi Saab's character and what a great human being he was. He could have easily put his foot down and forced Naushad Saab to allow him to sing. Personally, I think he was more than capable to pull off the final song. Naushad Saab won a Filmfare Award for Best Music Director, and this was his first and only win, which I feel is a travesty. Meena Kumari ji won the Filmfare Award for the Best Actress. Mr Vijay Bhatt's original choice for the cast were Dileep Saab and Nargis ji, but he wanted to keep the budget tight, so he opted for the lesser known Bharat Bhushan and Meena Kumari ji. Interestingly, Meena Kumari had debuted as a child artist in Vijay Bhatt's 1934 film Leatherface. Bharat Bhushan had been in the industry for 10 years but was yet to find fame. Baiju Bawra propelled him to instant stardom and he became a star. He got typecast in mythological roles, but if you consider the actors of those times, only Mr. Bhushan with his chocolatey innocent face suits those characters perfectly. Meena Kumari ji too had debuted as a heroine in films, but was not finding much needed success. Baiju Bawra was the film which gave her stardom. And then, as everyone knows, she became a legend. For the unversed, Mr. Vijay Bhatt is the grandfather of director Vikram Bhatt, who is known for directing films like Raz, 1920, and my personal favorite, Gulam. Another interesting facet of the casting is that the actor Surendra, who played Tansen, has played the same character thrice in Baiju Bawra, in Rani Roopmati, and in Mughal-e-Azam. If you look at the historical accuracy of the movie, historians have differing views about Baiju. Some historians believe that Baiju was a Gujarati singer Bachchu who served under Sultan Bahadur Shah and also under the King Humayun. The popular belief is that Baiju was from Chanderi in Madhya Pradesh and he did actually live during Emperor Akbar's time. His samadhi is located near Chanderi Fort and he served under Raja Man Singh Tomar of Gwalior. A music festival is still held in Chanderi in Basant Panchami to honor his memory. One point which everyone agrees upon is that there lived a musician named Baiju who was a musical genius. Whether he had the great musical duel with Tansen, no one knows for sure. But what I know is that his legend makes for a very engrossing story. Buzz is that Mr. Sanjay Leela Bhansali is planning to remake this film with Ranveer Singh or Ranbir Kapoor, not sure, and Alia Bhatt. Now, Alia Bhatt is a very fine actress, but she's no Meena Kumari. But I feel that this is the least of Mr. Bhansali's problems. The main problem is where is he going to get Rafi Saab, Ustad Amir Khan, and Pandit Paluskar? They were once in a generation talents who are no more. As long as the songs are not sung by Badshah, Honey Singh, or Tony Kakkar, I guess I'll have to make my peace with it. Until next time, folks. Thank you. for listening.